Hey folks, welcome back to Bullets and Brass. Hopefully you watched the first one of this, that is why cheap ARs are better. Because otherwise, you missed a fun video. Short, fun, I mean, it was actually short for once for one of my videos. I know, I get long. Part of that is prepping YouTube for monetization, because if you're not long enough, they don't put an ad, you don't get monetized, yeah. Anyway, so this is why expensive ARs are better than cheap ones. Again, we're not making a value judgment here in terms of like, should you or shouldn't you. This is just the talking points, the point of view. Number one, it's a tool. Buy quality so that it doesn't break, so you don't have to buy another one just because you bought crap the first time. Fewer hassles, you get the job done, you move on. More stringent quality control, better materials where it matters. The bolt might be better materials. You might have better aluminum in your charging handle, and yes, that is a thing. Just better machining, better finishing. You'll see some premium surface finishes, and so on and so forth. Fewer issues because of those little touches, better materials and so on, better finishing. Fewer issues as you use it and things get stressed. When you're really hammering on it, when the barrel's getting hot, when the bolt carrier group is hammering back and forth, just fewer hiccups, potentially. Better to have the potential accuracy available and right there in your hands. You can always just change ammo. But if you want more accuracy out of a cheap AR, do you need a new trigger, a new barrel? Now that you got the new barrel on, was the receiver face really flush? You know, is your bolt carrier face really that perfect? What kind of muzzle device do you have? Why not just have it there ready to go, and when you want accuracy, put in high-end ammo? Problem solved. Better one quality rifle than multiple cheap pieces of junk. You're still going to wind up with multiples, but each one will at least be better, and you won't be as tempted to have 20 pieces of junk. And I guess we'll keep going. Better one high-end, high-quality rifle that is really reliable than multiples that are less reliable and more prone to failure. If money's tight, get a side hustle. Now this is the ARFCOM be poor somewhere else joke, but it really is. If money is tight enough that at least a midline AR is seriously stressing your budget, maybe you should wait. Maybe you should buy something cheaper than an AR. Buy a basic handgun, or don't buy anything. If you already have firearms, wait. Save the money, buy the quality goods, rather than a cheap one that you're just going to want to replace later. Let's be real, bragging rights for a high-end roll mark are definitely a thing. Showing up at the range with PSA versus showing up at the range with LaRue, Noveske, even Daniel Defense or Knight's Armament, yeah. The conversation with your buddies and with that random dude at the range who knows it all, they're going to go a little differently. Now this is the key one for me, honestly. Quality has a feel, and it's the finish, it's the fit, it's the little machining that gets done that is just a little better. It's all the little details that line up in a high quality piece of equipment, whether it's a rifle, a scope, binoculars, a vehicle, a piece of furniture, a nice knife. There's something about high quality, well done piece of equipment that has a quality all its own, and that has value. But if it doesn't have value to you, oh well. But if it does, even on an AR, that has value. And it's something you can't replace by just upgrading a couple pieces. So that is it. That is my video on why expensive ARs are better. Make your own choice. Flame me away in the comments. Make sure you go watch the other one if you haven't, because they really do go together. You have to look at this from both sides and make your choice. And certainly, you could be like me, and your choice could be right down the middle. I don't own high-end AR, and I don't own low-end ARs. I admit I own a couple low-end uppers, but they were specifically stopgaps until I could build exactly what I wanted, because I just couldn't get what I wanted. And I've since built what I wanted, and those uppers sit on the shelf as, I don't know, rainy day emergency uppers. I don't know. I should probably just sell them, right? Anyway, take care, have fun, stay safe, y'all. Stay out of trouble.